Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kome and you are welcome to Kome Craft. In this video, we'll be learning how to make this cute little satin bag with pear strap. If this is what you want to know how to make, you can stick around as we go into it. It's a very straightforward and detailed video. So the fabric you need for this bag is your satin, your normal satin. We call it doll face in Nigeria here. So yes, I'm using the doll face, which is also known as the satin. Okay, so what you do, I'm going to make sure that the fabric is folded into it. So first of all, because we need two pieces for the back, okay, and we're cutting in our normal circle. If you're cutting your normal circle, you fold it into four, but I need two, so I'm going to fold it into eight so I can cut the two at once. So I folded into four, into two. So now I folded it into four. This is four, so I'm going to fold it again to give me eight. So like this, now we have it into eight. Okay, so after that, the next thing, don't forget that you're folding on the wrong side. Okay, so you don't stain your fabric with chalk on the right side. So after that, I'm going to mark it all round. The measurement needed for the exact size that I got, that you will see at the end, is 12 inches. You mark 12 inches around the fabric, like so, like you can see me do. 12 inches, please make sure you mark 12 inches. But if you want it bigger than my own, you can mark like 15 or more. Do you understand? But don't mark more than 12 inches. Okay, so it's looking big like this because I kind of zoom the video so you can see all the details. So after marking the 12 inches round, I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out. So after cutting it out, this is what we have, right? You can see what we have. So I went ahead to iron it so that I can get the midpoint. So now we've kept the major parts aside. Okay, I just want to create a round part that I will use for the center of it. So after cutting it round, I'm going to show us the width of the circle I'm making here. Is because I don't have a whole fabric to fold the way we fold for a circle, so I'm just doing freehand here. So I'm just going to make sure that it is curvy enough. Like I'm just going to balance it and trim it, make sure that it is round enough. So you don't have to make yours too big because it's a small bag. You just need, you are just, this thing we're creating is something that will give the bag, that will make the bag sit on its own. Even with nothing inside, the bag can sit on its own. Okay, so when I measured it, it is giving 3.5 width on each side, is 3.5 round. So I'm going to bring out the main fabric we are working on. You can see that I kept the other one aside. So this is what we have. Now you can see the midpoint. So I'm just going to go ahead and sew it round. So here I've gone ahead to sew it round. Like just use half inch to run it round. Okay, so after doing that, I left an opening, like a 2-inch opening that I'm going to use to pull it to the right side. This is the wrong side. So after pulling it to the right side, you can see the center of it. How did I get the middle of the fabric? I folded it back into four and iron it so I can get the midpoint, because I need the midpoint to work. So you do the same. So this is where this other smaller circle we created will come in. So I'm going to use my stay. This is hard stay. Okay, so I'm going to use it to cut on it. I will use it to cut on it. So after cutting on it, I will go ahead and iron it on it. Okay, this is what we have. So I just want to trim it again, trim about half inch away from it, because it should be smaller than the main fabric by half an inch, because we are going to sew around it. And if I should sew with the hard stay on it, I will not be able to turn it. Okay, so I will go to the ironing table and iron it on it. Then after ironing it, I will come back. So here I've gone ahead to iron it, right? So the next thing, I'm going to place the other one on it, right side facing right side. Don't forget that the hard stay was ironed on the wrong side of the fabric, one part of it. So I will place it right side facing right side. I will sew it round. Can you see what we have? Leave an opening. I'm going to use that opening to turn it to the right side. Then go ahead and iron it. So here I have gone ahead to iron it and I have closed the opening. So what you do, put it at the middle part of the main fabric, okay? Pin it at the middle, at the midpoint of it. You know we already iron gator on it that is giving us the mid part. So you place it there like that. Go ahead and pin it. So when you pin it down, go to the machine and sew it all around. So after sewing it all around, at the edge of the big circle, mark 2.5 of an inch round it. Then after marking it round, go ahead and mark half inch again, round it after the 2.5, which means that from the edge of the big fabric, you are coming down by 2 inches again and you are marking it round. Then after that, go ahead and sew. So we've gone ahead to sew to create a channel. Can you see what we have? Two inches plus other half inch, that's 2.5. So it's just to create an opening. This is the right side of the fabric, okay? Now the half inch that will sew round, that's where the strap of the bag will pass through. Now if you're using an elastic, okay, this opening I'm creating here is where the strap will pass through and is on the half inch that we sew round. You see that part I sew round, the half inch will sew round. That's where the strap is coming in. So I'm just using my soldering iron to make an opening because I don't want to cut it so that it will not fray later on. Okay, so I'm using my soldering iron to make an opening. Now like I was saying, if you want to use elastic, this opening I'm making will be on the wrong side and not on the right side, okay? But like you want it exactly like was on the picture, you know it does not have any strap outside. So your elastic opening will be on the wrong side, not on the right side like I'm doing here. Now, why am I doing my opening on the right side? Is because I want the strap out and I want to tie it. It's just like something a little bit different, okay? Then you will see it at the end of the video. So after creating the opening like this, I will go ahead and pass my rope around it. Like I said, if you are using the elastic, you are going to be passing your elastic around it with your safety pin like this, but it's going to be on the wrong side. So when you pass it through the wrong side, you just close it up, okay? That's what you should do. But if you want it exactly like what I'm doing, then follow the steps I'm following here. So I will pass the elastic round, and after passing it all round, this is what we have. Can you see what we have? You can see that it's already coming together. So now that we've passed the elastic round, I will go ahead and tie it on this part so that when I'm dragging it, I don't get to drag it all out. The reason why I use strap is so that I can control how tight I want it to be, okay? When if I'm using it now, I can easily tie it very well, like make it very tight, okay, or make it loose anyhow I want it. So you can see that this is the bag and this is how it has turned out to be. You can see how nice it is. You can see that it's very beautiful here like this. So you can see my strap outside, right? So I have my pearl bead. You know we have pearl different size, and I have my copper wire. Now the problem with my copper wire is that my copper wire is too tiny. So if you want to use your wire, buy something that is thick, something that can stand on its own. This my own cannot stand at all. So you need something that can stand on its own for you to get the hand that will stand on its own. So because mine is very tiny, I folded it into four and I twisted it, okay? I went ahead to twist it so that at least it can give me a little structure. But even at that, it was still too soft, but I managed it because that's what I had as at the time I was making this video. So the length of the copper wire is 10 inches. So now there is an opening at the edge of the wire. I am going to sew on it. So what I'm doing, I'm attaching one part of the copper wire to the bag already. before I will start fixing the pearl bead, because if I not do it like this and I fix the pearl bead before going ahead to attach the copper wire, it might just lose. So I decided to attach one part of the copper wire first before putting the pearl bead. So here I'm just sewing it down with needle and thread. You can see that I've zoomed it here so that you can see exactly what I am doing. You know, my copper wire was folded into four, so there is an opening. So in case you have a copper wire that is thick enough, you can just bend the end and twist it, bend both ends and twist it so that it can give you an opening that you will tack on. Okay, so after doing that, the next thing I'm going to go ahead to do, I went ahead to open up I went ahead to open up the bag a little, then put my pearl beads. I will just go ahead and fix the pearl bead inside. Like I was saying, my copper wire is so soft, it was even breaking at this point, so you need a stronger copper wire. And if you don't have copper wire, I can do this with thread, like maybe eight threads put together and just put your bead. That is if you don't want that standing structure on the bag. But if you want the standing structure, you need a very thick copper wire. So after imputing the bead to the end, and I know that is remaining a very tiny space for me to tack on, I'm just going to stop there and tack the other edge of the copper wire to the other side of the bag. So by the time we are done tacking it, we've come to the end of the video, but you will see the full the outcome of the bag at this point. So this is what we have. So the reason why I kept the strap on my own is because I want to be able to adjust it anyhow, anytime. So you can see how nice it is, and this is what it looks like. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment and share, because I'll be posting more DIY different cute bags video on this channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.